So I did not think I'd be talking about this VTuber again so soon, but I see it cannot be helped. I was enjoying taking a bit of a break from my constant grinding away at video editing until I saw his video that proceeded to raise me from my slumber.
We straight gassing, cutting straight to the bricks. Ha ha! This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
For those who have no context, we are going to discuss Statictokyo. If you haven't watched my previous video about him, I highly encourage go watch it. And fair warning, it is a bit emotionally charged, but I gave valid criticisms about the state of VTubing as of now in 2025. Moving on, I will link his video for all that want full context, but for simplicity's sake, I will show clips I made of this video and argue my points and prove to all of you that this bozo was not there for the entirety of the Bao situation, or he conveniently leaves out events that happens and tries to paint an inaccurate picture of what happened as if glossing over it all and saying nothing of context and saying basically nothing at all. I made several videos about the situation as the events unfolded. For full context, you can go and watch those videos. But for this video, I will TLDR most of it that I can, and as Static makes his ridiculous statements. Anyway, Butler, let's get into it.
A men thing, women can do it too. Yeah, no shit. Going back to the drink cover at a bar analogy, men also get Bill Cosby. But guess what? You can also take the advice that women pass around and also get a drink cover. Hell, I would even recommend it. And for Bao's advice, if you're a man, you can switch the roles and it would still be stellar advice. I, for one, am cautious when a female content creator starts showing me a lot of attention. But you notice how some men all of a sudden care so much about men's issues and want to get vocal as soon as a woman starts to speak up about what they deal with. What Bao brings up is a common pattern that has been within the VTubing community for a while, to the point this meme exists.
I really hate this analogy because being a content creator is completely a different situation than being roofied at a bar. I can't believe we're really using this as a fucking analogy, but anyway, I digress. In the event of being a content creator, you can track and find out who it is you're talking to 90% of the time. And you should know, hey, this person is acting funny or doing sus shit. Guess what? You probably shouldn't be talking to them and take precautions to not engage. Whether either side's gender is male or female, it does not matter. I find the end of this clip hysterical because Static makes a bold claim that, oh, men only speak up when women speak about their problems. However, this is a very blind take because we have seen time and time again, every time men speak up, we get silenced and told by many women that we should suck it the fuck up and keep moving. It's clear to see that Static has never had to deal with these issues, and my hypothesis as to why must be he has no spine or original thoughts and just chooses to bandwagon behind people as to play it safe, because he plays a lot of this safety game to stay safe and be like, oh, I just want to be the majority of the consensus of the VTubing community. Can't say anything controversial. Fucking original, bro. Roll it. Next one.
VTuber. First off, it's hard to grow as a content creator in general, and on top of that, you chose to probably do the most expensive route, while on top of that, VTubing is one of the few spaces in content creation where women dominate. Nigga, you applied the debuff to yourself. And I would almost say gender ain't really a big factor because I personally surpassed some female VTubers that have been around way longer than me. No shade to them. That's why I don't want to name them. I don't want to like go band for band with clout, I guess. I don't know. So the male VTubers that are talking about how they are failing because growing is so hard as a man, might have to look in the mirror and make some adjustments, or maybe give general streaming a try.
What do you say fuck me for?
Also, some of y'all need like a more prominent personality. I don't want to show names because I don't want to spread harassment, but I went and looked at some of y'all Twitch or YouTube. I think I would rather watch Plank from Ed and Eddie play Valorant for 6 hours.
Real quick, before I forget, nice humble brag, sir. Would you like to talk about all the VTubers you talked shit about and gained clout from to get you to this position? Wild how that's never mentioned. Also, Mr. Commentator, your entire catalog of YouTube content is you reading about drama and barely putting any of your own thoughts on matters. You just regurgitate average mainstream opinions and mask them as your own. It's very crazy, right? I love the point you make, saying we picked the debuff. My brother in Christ, let me hold your balls while I say this. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe some of us like to keep our anonymity and have fun being a character too? It's just fascinating that because it's a female-dominated space, that it makes it immune to being criticized. Like, dude, you don't see how unfair it is that me as a comedy channel, I have to compete with borderline OnlyFans VTuber gooner-ass content creators. They should not be able to post softcore porn content on Twitch or YouTube. And that goes for the In the Flesh creators as well. Oh, well, the audience is, dominantly male. Okay, same goes for the facecam creators and streamers too. What's your fucking point, dude? The only VTuber I've seen with a huge female audience was Vox. And we all fucking know why. And he should not have been able to do the shit he was doing either. You can call me a man or woman hater, but I encourage you to please do your fucking research before saying stupid shit. In my other videos, I've called out creators big and small, both male and female. This world is cruel. Thanks for giving smaller creators a voice. Now, at first, I was like, damn, sucks, this happened to you. But what the fuck is BL? I don't know. I'm willing to claim ignorance. I don't know shit about fuck. So I'm trying to learn. I never heard of it until I looked it up. It means boys love. So like male on male romance. I dug into who Tomoe was, and some questions began to arise. At what point did you yourself set boundaries? As much as I want to believe your story, on a second thought, if this is your content, how did you not see this ever coming up? Because now that I think about this for more than a minute, who's to say you didn't revel in this attention at first? I think it's convenient storytelling that this man sent you something, and only at that moment you were like, oh, no go chief, you're the bad guy and now I'm a victim. True intentions, always trust your gut feeling. If anyone is as critical as me and has a keen eye, I believe we all thought the third paragraph was quite interesting. Because if what I'm reading is right, you were doing sexual shit with him and it was consensual. However, the moment he moved on and stopped the bullshit with you, now it was a problem. Every year, male VTubers go through the same inferiority complex phase about how it's harder being a male VTuber. When you're all trying to be deep voice merchant cringe e-boys, no wonder you find it hard to stand out.
When people give me their money, it makes me so horny and it makes me feel all creamy inside. I'll molest you. My name's P Diddy. I'm from London and I like to touch women of age consensually. I'm the nice Diddy.
So yeah, is this you, by the way? This is you, by the way. So you're telling me apparently all of us are trying to be cringe e-boy wannabe voxes. However, when you do it with your voice, it's not the same. Crazy how it's the loudest people that end up self-reporting themselves. I find that shocking. No, if I had to pick one male VTuber that I was like, surely this guy will call out Bao's bullshit, it was Statictokyo. And the reason why is because there's a video. I'll put the thumbnail on screen and all that. You can go check it out. There's a video where he literally called out a female VTuber for fucking, scalping people and shit, and she didn't even pay the artist completely. She didn't even finish paying the artist off, and she was already trying to run like these art scam schemes and shit. But holy. Maybe I'm missing some details. This video was a long time ago, but I vaguely remember this shit. It's just crazy, like, that this man, he goes around making these commentary videos, and he just goes like, oh yeah, I'm gonna discuss what happened, the nuances between the situation, and I'm gonna edit funny moments in between it. And I'm like, okay, surely you're gonna talk about Bao, right? You would do that, right? Nah, he just doubles down in Defender. I don't know. If anyone's on my Twitter, I made a post. If you don't see it, I'm gonna put it on screen. I'm not even gonna bother reading it. It's just This shit depresses me, dog. It's so fucking stupid, man. I'm out here questioning all of y'all VTubers out here being fake as fuck because y'all confidently stand up and say stupid shit, and then when I call y'all out on it, y'all stay quiet, and it's crazy to me, man. Anyway, enough of my soapbox. Roll the next bit.
And to see who has it worse, when in reality, everything will be way better if niggas just slow down and just try to understand each other. If the lady talking, let her talk and just try to understand. And then when the gentlemen are ready to talk about their issues, hopefully the ladies will be there for us. I don't know. That's just how I was taught to see things. It's probably naive as fuck. And again, I know everything in here can be flipped. We've seen women actively just shit on men, but we have seen women that love men and also get hate for that, which could be a whole other.
I wanted to end it off on this one because this statement is filled with so much irony and hypocrisy that if you know me, I could not let this one slide at all, Chief. So you care about female VTubers, but when it comes to holding them accountable for some reason, Statictokyo, you get real quiet, boss. If anyone remembers, me, Floki, and Deja Wu openly talked about someone by the name of Mizure VT who was grooming a minor. And this happened right after Bao's crashing the fuck out and doubling down on her gender war written post that you love to stand behind, man. Oh, man. Quick question, Static. Where the fuck was you at, homeboy? Maybe I'm missing the post or the video you've done about it, but it seems like where I'm standing, you really actually don't give a single fuck or a single shit. You want men to open up about their issues, however, you stay quiet about the fact that when me and several other VTubers call out all the bullshit that was going on, you let these hundreds of female VTubers silence us and treat us like shit over simply speaking out against the ever so prevalent double standard that you seem to want to defend. Oh, also let me reiterate your thoughts on male VTubing real quick.
Nigga, you applied the debuff to yourself.
Yeah, to think I actually looked up to you as a creator, I must have been out of my fucking mind, man. I'm gonna end it there, folks. I just could not stand by while somebody just downplays an entire event I was there for the whole time. We have played these games before, so we know how it goes. By now, we let people get away with saying dumbass shit, and nobody holds them accountable. Let me know when female VTubers want to stand up and defend all the male VTubers who got silenced for speaking up. And until then, keep your blades sharp and your mind sharper. I'm a piece the hell out, bro.